Hi guys, and today's video is about Premier League predictions, game week 3 with Bradley Young and Lewis York.
Good afternoon or good evening.
Good afternoon or good evening, because by the time this comes out, it'll probably be about 3 o'clock in the afternoon by the time it'll come out. So, say about 3 o'clock at last two. So, first game first, then, is obviously Saturday the 31st. We're going to do first because Saturday comes before Sunday, obviously, in the days. So, Arsenal versus Brighton at 12:30 kickoff. Chris Kavanagh is the referee for this one at the Emirates Stadium. So there's no injuries for both teams, which is good. 1.36 for the Arsenal win, 5.75 for the draw, and 7-1 for the Brighton win. Head to head between these two clubs, 8 wins for the Gunners, 3 draws for either side, and 6 wins for the Brighton. Lewis, what are you going for here?
It's going to be tough. I think Arsenal might just edge it 2-1.
2-1 for me as well. I think.
To be fair, with people, we haven't seen anybody of his score, to be fair.
Mm-mm.
And there's also, if you in the UK, you can watch this on TNT Sports, or if you have a Discovery Plus account for the sports, you can watch it on that as well.
Yep, so I am predicting a 2-1 win to Arsenal against Brighton this weekend. Right, then next up is Brentford versus Southampton at the G-Tech Community Stadium. Joshua Smith is the referee for this one. And there's a couple of injuries for both sides coming into this. Aaron Hickey is out with a hamstring injury. Thiago Rodriguez, he's out with a meniscus injury. He's out with that. Joshua Da Silva, he's out injured with nothing on his fin apparently. And Rico Henry's out with a knee injury. And for Southampton, Gavin Bonanza, which was the former Manchester City goalkeeper, he's out with an Achilles injury. Joan Lorias, he's out with physical discomfort. Kalamadine Sulmana, he's out with an ankle injury. And the former Sunderland player, Ross Stewart, he is out with physical discomfort. But coming into this game, Brentford 1.73 to win this game, 4-1 for the draw, and 4.5-1 for the Southampton win. But head to head, 5 wins for the Bees, 1 draw, and 2 wins for the Saints. Lewis, what are you going for?
I'm going to go for a 0-0.
0-0. I'm going to say Brentford are going to keep a clean sheet. I'm going to say Brentford 2, Southampton 0. That's my score prediction for that game. Because Southampton are looking a bit here and there this season. Obviously, we've just come up from Premier League, but who knows where they're going to stay? Who knows? But that's my score prediction. 2-0 to the Bees. Right, then next up is Everton versus Bournemouth, which is the Toffees versus the Cherries at Goodison Park. Stuart Atwell is the referee for this one. Coming into this game, then you've got 3 players out for Everton, 4 players out for Bournemouth. So you've got Jared Braithwaite with a groin injury, Nathan Patterson's out with a hamstring injury, and Yusufi Tremetier, he's out with a foot injury. For Bournemouth, David Brooks is out with a shoulder injury. Enes Unal, he's out with a broken toe. Philip Billing, he's out with a back injury, doubtful. Tyler Adams, he's out with a back injury. But I've been hearing reports that Philip Billing is leaving Bournemouth to go on loan somewhere, so that's what might mean.
Bournemouth have got a goalkeeper on loan, as confirmed 4 hours ago by match of the day. Kepa, like the Chelsea goalkeeper.
Kepa?
Yeah, Kepa. I just show you this. Has signed for Bournemouth on loan.
Wow. That's a brilliant signing for Bournemouth.
That's actually 2 there.
Wow. So, head to head then, 7 wins for the Toffees, 2 draws, and 7 wins for the Cherries. Oh, pretty much head to head for both teams. So, what are you going for here, Lewis?
2-2 Because if you look, it's pretty much even. You could go either way. That's when I'm going to go 2-2.
I'm going to say it's going to be a draw as well, but I'm going to go for a goalless draw. I'm going to go for 0-0. That's my thoughts on that one. EFC Bournemouth and Everton. So, right, next up is Newly promoted side Ipswich Town, and they're playing Fulham at Portman Road. I think it's the first home game for Ipswich, I believe. No, it's not. It's a second home game at Portman Road. Lewis Smith is the referee for this one. So it's 3-1 for the Ipswich win, 3.5 to 1 for the draw, and 2.3 for the Fulham win. Who's out for Ipswich? George Hurst is out with an injury. Harry Clark's out with an Achilles injury. John O'Duclan, he's out with a groin injury. Nathan Broadhead, he's out with a hamstring injury. And Wes Burns is also out with a hamstring injury. And the only player out for Fulham is Sander Berg. He has got a hip injury. And head-to-head for this, 3 wins for Ipswich, 1 draw, and 6 wins for Fulham. Lewis, what are you going for?
I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Fulham.
2-1 win for Fulham. Mm-hmm. Right. I'm going to say Fulham did quite well last season, but obviously newly promoted Ipswich have come up as well. So I think Ipswich, I'm going to back a draw for this. I'm going to back another draw. I'm going to say a 1-1 draw.
But I could also see that happening as well.
Yeah, that's what I think. Right then, next up is Leicester City, and they're playing Aston Villa at the King Power Stadium. David Coote is the referee for this one. Leicester are 4.5 to win, 3.9 for the draw, and 1.75 for Aston Villa to win. No injuries are out, so I'm just going to go for head-to-head. 6 wins for the Foxes, 3 draws, and 6 wins for the Villa. Lewis, what are you going for?
I'm going to give it to Aston Villa because obviously a team in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go for 3-0 win for the Villa.
Right, I'm predicting an Aston Villa win as well, but I'm going to go for a narrow Aston Villa win. I'm going to say Leicester 1, Aston Villa 2. That's my score prediction for that one. Right then, guys, next up, I think it's a big game. It's no, it's not. It's a big game after this one. Nottingham Forest versus Wolverhampton Wanderers at the City Ground. Simon Hooper is the referee for this one. We all know what Simon Hooper's like. Bloody hell. I remember him a long time ago. Nottingham Forest, a 2.1 to win this, 3.6 for the draw, and 3.4 for the away win. Danilo is out for Nottingham Forest. Traore is also out for Hull. Wolverhampton Wanderers, sorry. Gonalaz is also out for Hull, Wolverhampton Wanderers. And Kara Disic is also out for Hull. Wolverhampton Wanderers. Bloody hell, I'm trying to think of Hull all the time. Looking at that. 4 wins for Nottingham Forest, 6 draws, and 6 away wins for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Lewis, what are you going for?
I just got to give credit to Forest and that for Wednesday night. They put up a good defense against Newcastle.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously they lost some penalties.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give it to Wolves. No, not to Wolves. Sorry, my apologies to Nottingham Forest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go for a now 1-0 win.
Okay, well, my thoughts were, well done to Forest last night for drawing on penalties against Newcastle. You done sensationally well last night, I thought. Obviously, Elliot Anderson, obviously former Newcastle player. Dominguez as well in the middle of the park, played really, really well. Obviously, also Alex Moreno played well at left back, really, really good. But yeah, I'm going to give the credit to Forest as well. But I'm going to go for a different scoreline. I'm going to go for 2-0 to Nottingham Forest tomorrow afternoon.
I got that goal what Forest scored to equalise the game. Bloody hell, what a finish that was.
It was a good finish by Jota Silva, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Going to go down to the last Saturday game, 5:30 kick-off, West Ham versus Manchester City. Michael Oliver is the referee for this one at the London Stadium. No, West Ham, 4.5 to win this, 5.5 for the draw, and 1.40 for the Manchester City win. No injuries, by the looks of things. Are there injuries? Yeah, there is. Bloody hell. Right. Kurt Zuma is out for personal reasons. Matu Kavavic, he's out for a knock. Oscar Bob, he's out with a broken leg. Phil Foden, he has an illness. And Rodri, he's out with a leg injury. So, head-to-head, West Ham's won 2 times, 5 draws, and 25 wins for Manchester City.
Who's going to win this game?
Who's going to win this game? Yeah, who's going to win this?
Looking at the stats, it's probably going to be City. I'm going to go for a 3-0 win City.
I'm going to say, right, I think this is going to be the biggest score prediction I've put in this video so far. But I say West Ham scoring. I'm actually going to say West Ham's going to score first, but I think they're going to concede a lot of goals. So I'm going to say West Ham 1, Manchester City 5. That's my
And
score
if you're new kid, this is on Sky Sports Premier League.
Yeah, if you UK, Sky Sports Premier League.
And no, Andrew Republic of Ireland.
So September the 1st, now we're going to go into Sunday's games, Chelsea and Manchester United and Newcastle. So Chelsea Crystal Palace first. Jared Gillett is the referee for this one at Stamford Bridge.
The Aussie referee.
The Aussie referee, Jared Gillett, yeah. So Chelsea is 1.6 to win this, 4.33 for the draw, and 5-1 for Crystal Palace to win this. Desai is out with a groin injury. Casido, he's out with a knock. Reece James is out with a hamstring injury. And Romero Lavia, he's out with a hamstring injury. Matthias Franca is also out with a broken rib for Crystal Palace. But head-to-head, 20 wins for Chelsea, 0 draws, and 4 wins for Crystal Palace. Lewis, what are you going for?
4-0 Chelsea win.
Right. I'll probably get slated for this, but I don't care, right? I'm going to sit there and take this latedness. But I'm going to go for an away win. I'm going to go for a very, very, very narrow away win. I'm going to say Chelsea 1, Crystal Palace 2. That's my score prediction. I'm thinking, because Crystal Palace used to be the bogey team against Chelsea a lot of seasons back, and they have won 2 games in 2 a few seasons ago, I remember. But yes, 2-1 to Selhurst to win that away. So, the next game, I'm going to leave Newcastle game to last because I think that might be the best game for Lewis. So, I'm going to go to Manchester United versus Liverpool, 4 p.m. kickoff. Anthony Taylor is the referee for this one at Old Trafford. 3.7 for the Manchester City win, 4.2 for the draw, and 1.85 for the Liverpool win. Suspended players are Larry Yorrow, he's out with a leg injury. Luke Shaw, he's out with a calf injury. Mason Mount, he's out with discomfort. Rasmus Højlund, he's out with a hamstring injury. Malasaya, he's out with an injured, hasn't got nothing on. And Nelson Lindelof, he's out with a muscle injury. Curtis Jones is out with a knock. He returns back mid September 2024. So, head-to-head, 16 wins for Manchester United, 10 draws, and 13 wins for Liverpool. Quite tight, I'm thinking. So
yeah, this is like a dog. Man United and Liverpool don't. It's like a derby, but I don't class it as a derby. It's gonna be the Manchester derby.
No.
It's gonna be. This is gonna be a tough game. I'm gonna go for. Sorry about it. I'm gonna obviously 16 wins for United, 6 wins. No, 10 draws, and obviously 13 wins to Liverpool. I'm gonna go for a narrow. I'm going to actually scrap that. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw.
Ooh, right. I'm going to say, right, Liverpool have got off to a fantastic start of the season under Arne Slot, right? New head coach from Jurgen Klopp. Manchester City, on the other hand, under Eric Ten Hag, he hasn't got off to a bad start either. So, I'm going to predict an away win. I'm going to say Manchester United 1, Liverpool 3. That's my score prediction there. And the final game of all time, Newcastle versus Liverpool for Lewis. He's excited for this. Robert Jones is the referee at St James's Park. You heard of him before, Lewis? Robert Jones?
Yep.
Okay, no worries. Very tight, even Stevens for wins here. 2.5 for the Newcastle win, 4-1 for the draw, and 2.5 for the Tottenham win. Fabian Shaw is suspended for this game. Callum Wilson is got an injury. Jamal Lascelles, Joseph Willock, Lewis Miley, Martin DeVraka, and Seth Botman are all out injured for Newcastle. But as well, Dominic Solanke, he's out, and Rodrigo Bentancur, he's out with an injury as well for Tottenham. Lewis, what are you going for out of this?
As people know, for some reason, Spurs is our best team to play at St James's Park.
Mm-hmm.
We beat them 5-1 and 4-1, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
The last 2 seasons at St James's.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going. Because now we have Sandro Tonali back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go for. I hope I'm right. I'm going to go for a 5-0 win.
Wow. Okay, you seem not confident this weekend. You
Yes,
seem very confident.
obviously we do play brilliant against Spurs.
Right, I'm going to say this. It's at St James's Park. It isn't Newcastle. If it was a Tottenham, I would have said a Tottenham win. But Newcastle are playing with a sold-out St James's Park. I'm going to say, right, as a Sunderland fan, right, I think Newcastle will get the win. And I am going to say this. Newcastle United 4. Newcastle United 4. Tottenham 1. That's my score.
But we both predicted a 5-goal game.
5 goals each. But yeah, that about wraps that one up for the Premier League predictions. We will be back with the Championship predictions in a bit, and also both of them will be on the channel later today. So take care, and we'll see you very, very soon. Goodbye for now, and we'll see you in the next one.